So in this video, this is actually taken right after the last one that I just shot, where I was basically at the end of the video saying that um, people always have something to say, man, and it's true, dude. No matter what you do, you're gonna have somebody saying something, and I'm not talking about the people who fake something, like people saying things about them. I'm talking about the real people on this journey. It may be your parents, it may be your friends. Like people may think you've lost your mind and went crazy. Let them, dude. That's part of the game. That's part of this path. If you're feeling like you're gonna take up the mantle of being a chosen one, it's what it is. And I'm not here to give you any of this corny guru stuff because I really thought a lot of this corny self-help stuff is corny. No, I'm living proof of it. I actually had a boy in Florida. It's not really my boy. He was like an acquaintance of my brother, one of my brothers. That and brother is in like uh, the the blood is thicker than the true saying of the blood is thicker than water. He's my brother from another mother, but the blood of the covenant is thicker than the blood of the family. I don't know, it's something along the lines of that. But yeah, it was his boy. He didn't mean any bad connotation by when he said this. At least that's how I took it, because that's how I take everything. You know, I see. I just lead with giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. I definitely see some people who try to be sneaky and kind of like it's like discernment. You know, people who try to like kind of belittle you or things like that. But I don't think that's what he meant by this. But he said, "Wow, man, like Rel really lives like we live in an anime," and it's true because life is a game. The only thing is do you get one life in this game? Yeah, depending on what you believe in, reincarnation and what's whatnot. But you get one life as you know right now, so it's a game. It's like playing Dark Souls. You know those speedrunners who do runs? People maybe not know this, depending on who I attract to these videos. In Dark Souls, have you ever seen the people do the no death runs? That's like the real journey of the Ashen one, whatever, which one depends on the game but the hollow, like you're a hollow, whatever, it doesn't matter. Doing a no death run is basically like the real adventurer. If there was like no respawning, but reincarnation is a thing in those games. But say that it was just one life, you had to go and take down all these bosses fight after fight and get stronger, you know? And the reincarnation aspect you could see as being beaten down and getting back up instead of actually having to die, which is like an ego death. So yeah, man, I'm giving you guys game. It's super simple, dude. And if it's not my mouth that inspires you, it's going to be someone else's. But at the end of the day, it's going to mostly be the same message, just different messengers. And guys, really take it from me, bro. Like, I'm not being called an old soul or doing like being motivational for no reason at only 23 years old. I don't have a book to sell you. I don't. I just, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. If you want to share my videos, go ahead. Get my message out there because I'm going to make an impact regardless. This is what I do, bro. This is how I am. I am this intense. It's funny. My ex just told me this the other day. We'd be saying roommate, but it's my ex. You know, I, long story on that, but she told me that like I'm a really intense person, but it's like because I have to be. I have to be. I have to be serious because it's like look at look at my people. That's why I'm the way I am, man. Like, you know, that's another video, but I have to be intense. She knows I'm lovable. She knows all this, but when it comes to getting down about business and about moving, I'm serious, dude, because I come from a life of, and it's not even like the hustle and bustle of New York or just the American culture. No, it's look at our past. It's like look at the family I come from. I come from pretty like kind of like broke at times, but middle class. I lived in the suburbs in the middle of nowhere in upstate New York, and actually people knew about the place, but beautiful scenery, but just and I come from a place where people get stuck in that small town where I was not going to get stuck there. I've traveled around the US now. I'm not going to get stuck. I said it. I won't. That's why I say it's willpower. I will not be held down. And yeah, man, and yeah, I'm intense for that. I've had, and again, to comment on the intense thing and what the purpose of this video is everyone has something to say. Everyone will always have something to say, especially when you're doing something. Like, it's crazy. On my main channel, Lunar Was Lost, I don't just do reactions. I actually started the channel with commentary and live streams. And then reactions started to pop off because people were recommending me videos to watch. And I just became delusional and said, every creators like when I watch their videos. And then that ended up becoming my reality. I've never had a creator not care or not like dislike that I'm watching their videos. It's always either their fan base, not all the time, not all the time, like a fan that wants to just completely white knight them, or that's it really. And again, I still live by the same merits. I will take down my video if they don't want it up. But I have gameplays on there. I have commentaries. I have song breakdowns that have connected me to artists. I've just, but they see one thing and they don't care. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. People do not care, dude. It's got to be, you got to care about yourself. Sometimes it's only you. Sometimes it's really only you. And guys, I'm living it. That's why I'm like, please take it from me if you can. If I'm the right voice to hit your heart, take it from me in this world we live in. You have to be about your own energy. You have to be about giving yourself the love when it's not there. You have to be your best fan. That's why you have to really work on not fighting yourself, dude. There's too many things to worry about than to be fighting yourself. And that's the biggest battle, funny enough. It's the biggest battle you're ever going to partake in. And at the end of the day, it's the most important, but the one that, is least important when it comes to like surviving in life. But then even that, it comes back to you, because are you going to survive is a question that you ask yourself. So you see how this all comes back to you? Everything is projected from the mind. I met this cool streamer yesterday. I won't say her name in the video, but I got into it with someone in her chat because just their mindset, bro. I should have left it alone, but it touched somewhere in me. Of course, because all this is projection from you. It touched somewhere in me where they were just saying that they had a one track mind, blah blah blah, and then they said that I was just yapping, and they were like, "Oh, you can't explain yourself because I'm right." And I said, "You know what? You're right. Let's just do cartwheels. Go, let them have cake." Because that's what I mean. Arguments are pointless, bro. Some people don't get it. Some people are not meant to get this stuff. Some people are not meant to get the path you're on. Keep going. And like I said, as long as you're not stepping on anyone else's toes, be the hardest, be cocky, be confident, whatever, be overconfident. It doesn't matter. Because people mistake what regular confidence is anyways for being arrogant or too cocky. People don't even know most of the definitions of the fucking words they use. And I'm being so serious. They will throw words, like one of the biggest things I want to talk about is, actually, I'm going to do it on this channel. It's going to be called Emotional Intelligence. I'm going to throw it over on this channel because, dude, it's serious. Like, just wait. But yeah, man, a lot of people lack accountability, just everything. It's crazy, dude. And even though this video is supposed to be tailored to people saying things about you, let's wrap up on that point, because accountability and all these things tie into that. These people who have something to say about you, it's insecurities, man. And they don't want to take accountability for their own insecurities, for in that moment, them be self-aware enough that they're projecting onto you their own fears because they never wanted to go for something. They never wanted to be more than just where they're at. They want to be, and that's not any disrespect to these people. You have to understand that. When I do these videos, it's never any disrespect to these people. It's just that they played a role in our life for us to now have this perspective. Because if I couldn't say this, then we'd all just be the same. So I'm just saying this. Don't worry. I understand their position and what role they've come to play, what role they need to play in our life. But some people get caught in the loop of letting it affect them. Then they become them, and you're not them. So this is serious, man. It's crazy. Want to know something so insane? I met, no disrespect to her, because I tell this story a lot now because I finally can just get it out now that I'm over it. But there's this girl who, funny enough, when I met her, I told her everything about like my career and everything. I usually stay silent about it, but she was a creator too, and that's what excited me. And in the place she stayed at, if I can remember the story, and my apologies if I'm getting it wrong, if somehow mystically the universe syncs her up to see this video, she did not have her setup up, right? And I told her, yo, we should collab on my channel for this game. But of course, I operate on my own time, so I wasn't trying to wait. I just want to get stuff out because I'm always content creative focused. So I went and played the game by myself. But during that time, there was a moment where, she didn't like what I had to say about mindset and levels to this stuff. She thought I was belittling people when it's not. There is true levels to this. Like, Mr. Beast is not going to just talk to any random person. You do realize that, right? He may talk to you on the street, but when it comes about business, you think he's about to involve himself around someone where he knows no background, not the level on they're on, being a really successful person? No, bro. And he's still out here giving free game. So that's what you need to understand. There's levels to everything. That's why there are levels in RPGs. That's why there are levels in video games. It's not to belittle people, it's to show a result of the work they put in. Same goes for consciousness and anything. So she didn't like a little bit of what I had to say. Okay. But mind you, she was a streamer, and she didn't, by the way, in the last video I talked about a streamer, not the same streamer. I met this girl recently, but like literally yesterday. But this girl didn't even have her setup up, and I was like, oh, well, you got to get your setup up, because she was putting her setup together, like unpacking it and stuff. And I was like, and she felt like she never had time to really do it. But I was like, yo, she's a cool streamer and stuff. She's got like a good little fan base going on, right? I never insulted her career, never did that, right? Being nice and then opening up about how I feel, and this is why people don't open up. I was being just open about her, about things that I felt, and even told her I don't know her situation fully, and talked to her, never doubted, right? I end up, and there's context, you guys can believe what you believe. I'm being 100% honest, on my dead grandma, and I love her to death. I ended up with a video about me from this girl, talking about, oh, watch out for fake YouTubers and stuff like this. And I was like, wow. I think that video is gone now off of her TikTok, but I was like, wow. And I feel like she made that knowing I don't have TikTok. I don't use it. But look at this like generation, bro. Just instantly go to hate on someone else. And that doesn't even have anything to do with her being a woman. I see it for men too. This is what I mean. These are low-minded individuals, bro. Don't let them take you off your path. Keep going. Keep going. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad, bro. Try to call me a narcissist. Try to say like, uh, I guess, what is it called? Virtue signal with spirituality? No, I'm the first dude that'll tell you a lot of these people are bullshitting and just copying each other. I have real experiences that I'll tell on this story, on this channel, again, that prove to me manifestation and everything works, not just me reading it in a book. And that's why I tell y'all, bro, don't listen to these people, bro. They are distractions, dude. They are distractions. And sometimes they're not just distractions, they are to help you level up. She was just like XP for me. That was a little bit XP. Now I'm level, what? More into 23? The truth is, dude, like, you be hard and be who you are. One of my ex of 4 years, not this one, but my ex of 4 years, she taught me one of the best lessons in the beginning. Be the person that I fell in love with. Don't put a mask on. Let yourself be polarized for people. Because I would wear a mask to kind of be like, I'm just this good dude to everyone. Because I didn't want to flip out. I didn't want to show my true like nature, and I'm really good at hiding that. Like, I mean, you would have to have high levels of discernment to ever see if I was bothered or anything by something. And I let the mask go a lot these years, and I feel really great. But she said, be the person that I fell in love with. Let me see through you, like see through you. Now, I'm not a lot of people are going to be that or be able to do that, but the whole point of that was just be you. Don't change yourself for people depending on what it is. Like, I feel like in certain environments where you have to be cautious, of course, mend and be like a chameleon to certain things, if it is your safety's involved. But when it comes to just being out and you don't have anything to worry about, don't hide who you are. Just be you. Not for anyone. Let people be polarized. Let people like you and dislike you. That's life. I think I just came up with a new title for the video as I said that. Anyways, much love. I'm out. Peace.